Hey guys, it's Maddie. I wanted to do another tag. I'd seen a lot of women do this tag, but not a whole lot of guys. So all of you, especially if you're from other parts of the country or other parts of the world, I really hope you'll do this tag. I think it's fascinating how people say different words, and I probably watched too many of these now, so I probably overthought what I'm going to say. But I'll tell you some words, and I actually heard somebody else mention this too, that they hear it and say it one way in their brain, but it actually comes out a different way. So let me know if that happens with you too, okay? So there's a bunch of words, and I added one, and I'll tell you that one first because it's Massachusetts. There's a lot of people near where I am, they say Massachusetts, and I think that's hysterical. And I've never been taught that. I've never heard that as a norm, but I don't know if it's a thing in Southern Virginia or Middle Virginia or what, but have you ever heard of that? So I want to hear how you say Massachusetts. All right, here are the words. And I'm not going to put them below, you know I don't edit, so I will list them below in the underbar, and I'll watch for your response, okay? All right, here's the words. Aunt, roof, route, but I say route too, so it depends on if I'm going on a route to something, but if I'm saying a route, like a road number, so I say that two different ways. Wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel. I say caramel in my brain, so it's weird. I know I'm strange. Fire, water, shore, data, ruin, Crayon, New Orleans, Pecan, both, again, probably, spinning image, that was kind of a strange one, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, envelope. And then again, I want to hear Massachusetts. All right, here's the questions. First one, what is it called? Sorry, I wrote them down. I'm like paper sprinkling. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? And that's TPing. I've never heard of that rolling, or I heard some other people say some other words, but TPing is what I grew up with hearing. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? And I don't remember hearing about this either. I remember hearing about the other bug that's mentioned later, but the closest thing I could think of, because I've heard of the roly-poly-olies, but I don't remember that. I remember there was a caterpillar that kind of did that at one point. And there's a lot of different words for that word too. Can't remember them now that I'm on camera talking about it, what they were, but anyway. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? And I say soda. I think northern is pop, and then southern, like Atlanta or South Carolina and below, what they call Coke, everything Coke. I'm always afraid to say that, because I've told you that I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. I'm afraid. I don't know what people think I'm addicted to, stuff. Anyway, what do you call gym shoes? And I say tennis shoes. I don't think I've ever said sneakers. What do you say to address a group of people? And I think I normally, with you guys, I say, hey guys, but I do say y'all, so I'll own it. I say y'all. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? And that's granddaddy long legs. What do you call your grandparents? Okay. I only had 3 grandparents. My grandfather on my mother's side passed away almost a year to the day that I was born. So she was grandmother. So my mom's mom is grandma. And my dad's parents. Okay, sounds really weird. It was cute when we were kids, but it's really awkward now. My grandmother was Mama, and my grandfather was Papa. And, yeah. It's weird now, but back then it was sweet and endearing, and I was by no means, I was on the tail end of the grandchildren, not the beginning, so I had no, I think it's a family thing though, because a lot of my dad's brothers, the ones that all have kids, they're starting to call themselves Mama and Papa too. So, and yes, they're from West Virginia. Don't be a hater. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? I think I say out loud cart, but in my brain I think buggy. I don't think I like saying buggy as an adult. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? And I couldn't figure out what they were trying to get at either, and I think most of the people that I've seen do this tag couldn't as well. So I'm going to say sun shower, spring shower, that kind of thing. But sun shower, I think, is what they're getting at. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? And that's the remote or clicker. I say both. I think I say remote again out loud, but in my brain I say clicker. So I think that's it. So what do you think? I don't think I have an accent. I know I have an American accent, but as far as country, no. But I have picked up things. I moved, I grew up about an hour and a half north of here. Went to high school and everything. And I think I've picked up Southern talk tendencies down here. And I think it started out with me kind of making fun of people, but it has changed over time. Like, I'll catch myself and I'm really saying it. Like, for example, the word rose. I know how to say that. That's how I've always said it. But here, if people are really Southern or very, the southern part of Virginia or I'll say country people, they say Rose. So I used to have a coworker that was named Rose, and I would say Rose all the time and making fun of it. Not making fun of her, but just because I'm mocking what everybody called her. And I kind of picked that up. So I have to concentrate on what I say. But I don't know that anybody's ever really made fun of me for my accent. So do I say anything that's really weird? Again, especially the guys, I really hope you guys will take the time to do this tag, because there's kind of a wide range of you. Like, there's some folks in Australia. I would love to hear you guys do that tag. England, like Jez. Who else? Golfer in Kentucky. I know you're going to have some fun ways. I'm really going to enjoy watching you do this tag. So I really hope all of you will do it. It's a lot of fun. It's nothing too, pertinent, nothing deep like my last video. And thank you all for your kind comments. I really appreciated that, because that was a tough one. I don't know. I tried to keep it lighthearted, but I guess, and I thought I was holding back. And then when people would say, "Wow, I can't believe you said that much about yourself," I'm like, "Well, I was holding back." But anyway, I have compared to a lot of others, I have an easy life. So I don't think I'd said anything, really random or hateful or hurtful to anyone. Just tried to kind of share a little bit of myself with you, so you kind of know a little bit more about me. So I hope you're having a great day. It's Tuesday here. We had a long weekend in the U.S. And I spent time with my mom and dad. And I spent all my time with senior citizens. I guess that's why I don't date much, huh? And in fact, on Saturday night, I had dinner with my parents and two other of their friends' two couples. So 6 senior citizens and me. And they're all a lot closer than I am with them. And one of them actually had kind of a medical emergency. She just kind of became ill, like fainty. Do you know what I mean by that? Got real lightheaded, and I don't know if she was dizzy. She didn't really tell me she was dizzy, but anyway, we had to call the ambulance and everything. And they're all sitting around, like, nonchalantly, and I'm, the one, "Can you get me some ice?" And I'm running back and forth to the bathroom, and so I guess the tables have really turned, and I'm more of the caretaker. It's kind of a foresight of events to come, I guess. But and anyway, I don't know if I'd mentioned it, but 2 or 3 weeks ago, my mom fell and broke both of her wrists. And I think I've mentioned in some of my past vlogs that she lives about an hour and a half away. So it's been tough. Not seeing her and just knowing she's okay. So I went and spent some time with her. We went to the pool, and I got burnt